Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. I apologize for not posting a video in a week. What can I say? It's just been one of those weeks. So why don't we just skip all of the nonsense and jump right into the UFO footage, alright? How about that? So first, I want you guys to check out, which some of you may have already seen, is a new piece of bombshell UFO footage that is being circulated around the internet of what is said to be a newly leaked piece of UFO footage of an unidentified, fast-moving object captured by the Department of Homeland Security, flying over the mountainous terrain of Tucson, Arizona. And apparently, this U.S. reconnaissance plane caught what they are calling the rubber duck, as the object is shaped like a rubber duck that they unknowingly captured by accident by an RC-26 surveillance aircraft that was being flown by DHS looking for smugglers. You're seeing a bunch of numbers on the screen. These are basically just showing the speed of the plane, the speed that the tracker in the camera is moving, and the object looks to be moving pretty darn fast, around 200 miles per hour. And from what I can read from the numbers here, this surveillance aircraft was upwards of about 14,000 feet, which means that this object here had to have been up in the sky around 4,000 to 5,000 feet from where it's zooming in from, and that is extremely high for any type of balloon, even Mylar balloons, hence the stirring up of the ufology community. The footage begins with the plane's crew surveying the landscape using their thermal optic system known as FLIR. It's infrared. The wider the things are, that means the cooler or colder that they are. And so this object appears to be emitting no heat whatsoever. So they were flying over the landscape, and some 20 minutes into the footage, the UFO appears. It comes racing into the view of the camera at around 9 p.m. on November the 23rd, 2019. So this is some aged footage here. The shape of the object, estimated to be around 6 foot long, hurtles over the landscape and appears to change speed and direction as it moves. But it does not look like a typical balloon blowing up, down, left, and right, blowing with the wind. This thing looks like it's on a purpose. It is blasting over top the landscape, and I don't have to tell you guys of all the mysterious, secretive bases and things that have happened in these desert states and surrounding areas where this was captured. And so the object appears to be moving at times between 90 and 200 miles per hour, according to the data available in the video. After just under an hour, the video cuts off with the quote-unquote rubber duck still in view. So, you've been seeing the footage play while I've been talking, and I don't have anything more to add to it other than, yes, it does look like a rubber duck. This thing is moving in a straight line over the landscape, just like the surveillance plane is. So, it appears we possibly have two different surveillance craft, one of a human kind and possibly one of an unhuman off-planet kind, bumping into one another. So tell me what you guys think about this. All you have to do to learn more info is search rubber duck UFO, and Google will give you a ton of results and news coverage of this footage. Amazing stuff. Now on to the next piece of UFO footage. As many of you may know already, myself and another film director by the name of Darcy Weir have been collaborating on a documentary film on the infamous TR-3B, or as many of you have seen it as the dark silent triangles, sighted hovering in our skies for years now. And so here is a clip going off planet now to our sun, where it appears that there is a massive black triangular-shaped UFO literally looks to be exiting the sun's outer plasma field, either that or passing behind it. But you guys can see that here. So this is taken from one of the many satellites that we have up out there in space, pointed at our sun, giving us real-time video footage and images as it spins, as it glows. And a couple of videos back, you guys may have seen, I did an entire video about strange UFOs that have been captured by these satellites hovering near our sun. And so, as you can see, this is a definite vector or V-shaped or triangular-shaped dark object, whatever you want to call it, that seems to be appearing and leaving before finally disappearing into the darkness of space. And as I said, in this upcoming documentary, you're going to hear a lot about the vector shape, or the triangle shape, and how it not only relates to UFOs, but how it relates to NASA and all of the space agencies around the world. Some pretty crazy stuff. So tell me what you think about this footage. Look at this object here. And speaking of TR-3Bs, or simply put, triangle-shaped UFOs, here we have another clip where we are back down on planet Earth. Above Columbus, North Carolina, we begin to see lights appearing one by one that then reveal what appears to be something in the shape of a triangle.
It's the moon up above. Whatever it is seems to be dropping. The camera sees better than I do.
So we've spoken about triangle UFOs, vector shapes. We've spoken about rubber duck-shaped UFOs. But how about a nice square or cube-shaped UFO? Here is a clip sent in by a viewer where he captured what he calls a strange cube-shaped anomaly appearing in the clouds above Vineland or Vinland, New York. Okay, so as you just read from the text added into the video sent over, there are things called mirages. Many of you know what they are, and it's basically where you think that you're seeing something that's there, but it's really not, and how that does not apply to this case here, because this appears to be a legit solid or semi-solid object of a square nature appearing in this thunderstorm. And again, if you guys remember, just a couple of videos back, I showed you another clip of an object that appeared during a daytime thunderstorm, where just as a big bolt of lightning struck, it was almost as if the object became uncloaked or decloaked by the surge of energy coming from the storm, where the object then slowly moves up into the storm clouds and disappears. And if you remember, and as you're seeing in that occurrence, that object also appeared to be triangular in nature, unlike this square or cube shaped object we're seeing here. So tell me what you think. I think these objects are everywhere in our skies. They use cloaking mechanisms so we cannot see them, but should they happen to wander into one of these lightning storms and get struck, then it's almost like it totally decloaks them and they become visible. So really, really eerie footage. Thank you to the viewer who sent that in. Now, lastly today, I want to show you two different clips. One has to do with a UFO, and one has to do with I don't know what, so stay tuned. But they both happen in Russia, and we'll start with this clip here, where it appears that a formation of mini lights, possibly up to 10, 11 at times, look to be obviously moving strangely in the sky in this weird pattern, but at the same time continually fade in and out. And here's a close-up for you. Yeah, that in some parts it definitely looks to be way more than 10, but I have no idea what this could be. Very strange footage captured above Moscow, and likewise, some footage that was recorded in one of the forests of Moscow. Apparently, someone in the area had witnessed a massive flash of light in this area of forest the night before and wasn't able to get it on video. However, he then later went into the forest and tried to track down the area where he saw the bright flash of light come from. And, well, it appears that he finds it. And what you're seeing here, and as he described in the video, he said that he walked up to this massive tree that had been split into 4 or 5 pieces right down the middle, as you're seeing. And he also said that the ends of the tree were all burned, as if something very hot had either come down and split the tree right down the middle, or something had come up from underground, with the tree just happening to be there. But the way that this tree is just split right down the middle into quarters here, it's just very, very eerie, and it looks as if something hit it head on or came up out of it. It's just really eerie footage. And just like the sun, just like the ocean, just like lightning storms, forests around the world have also been a hub for some of the most strange UFO activity and incidents that I've ever reported on this channel. So maybe head over to the channel and in the search box type in forest or forests and see some of my past videos that pop up, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. So with that, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to say thank you for your patience. Sorry I've been gone all week. I want to give a big thanks to this guy here who sent me in a couple of pictures of some Secure Team merch that he picked up. This guy got an apron, a baseball type t-shirt, a baseball cap. I mean, he just went all out, and he sent me an email, and, you know, I couldn't have been more thankful to him. He said that he and his son, due to his work, have basically been having to stay at a hotel for a couple of years now. And so, you know, now he has his new Secure Team apron and shirt and hat that he can use when he's frying up that breakfast bacon. But again, guys, thank you for your support. It means the world. If you'd like any of those items, click the very first link down in the video description. If you have UFO footage or stories, do not hesitate to email me. My email info is also down in the video description below this video. So if you have footage, the easiest way is to upload it to YouTube and then email me the YouTube link, and I'll check it out, and I'd love to feature it. So stay tuned, guys, stay safe, and I will see you back in just a bit.